Hey everyone, we're TowawayCouple. I'm Tom, the driver.
And I'm Bunny, the sandwich maker.
The sandwich maker. I love my sandwich maker.
You better.
Y'all ought to get one. I just can't find the mute button.
Someday you'll be in trouble for that one.
Right. So if you watched our other video, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we'll actually explain the whole sandwich maker thing at another video.
Of course.
So anyway, we just recently went through the DOT physical. Me.
We always say we because we're always together. We're together 24/7.
Right.
Even before we started doing, we haven't even started doing this. But once we start, it will be 24/7.
It will be. I mean, we're always together.
Yeah, we are.
So anyway, I was a little nervous. I'm diabetic. Never been through a DOT physical in my life and did not know what to expect. And one of the...
You just thought they were going to turn your head and cough.
Yeah. And I honestly really didn't know. So to give you a lowdown of what I went through is, now mind you, I'm diabetic. We were in Florida visiting our kids, and Publix has the bomb donuts. And when I know I shouldn't, but I go on a donut binge when I go there. It's the only time I eat donuts.
And do we want to add in the sour cherries from Buc-ee's?
Yeah, so we stopped at Buc-ee's along the way. And I got a fetish for sour cherries and the watermelon.
Yeah, the little
round
candies.
Watermelon cherry. They're just like sour cherries, but they taste like watermelon. And so I kind of binged on those all the way to Florida. Then I binged literally on 6 donuts. I mean, the jelly fills, the glaze, even a chocolate. And then I go to the physical, and I'm thinking he's just going to have to check my heart. Just a standard physical.
Right, yeah.
So all of a sudden he takes me a cup and takes me to the bathroom, and I'm like, what's that for? And he goes, we're going to check your protein.
Your protein and your blood sugar.
And I went,
I just started laughing.
Oh my God.
I think I actually said, oh, you're in trouble.
So I told him, I said, I didn't know I was supposed to do a urine test at
the physical.
So I had just went. So I told him, I said, man, I'm going to have to sit here for a little while because I literally just went. So he said, well, let's go back and we'll check everything. So what they checked me for, and I don't know if it's every physical, but this is what they checked me for. They checked my ears.
Yeah, because you don't have a CDL.
Well, yeah, there is a checkbox on the form, and it has, do you have your learner's permit or CDL? Well, doing towaway driving under 26,000 pounds, you do not need a CDL.
Correct.
So that was he never even heard of towaway driving, and it's a very big gray area. Mm-hmm. And even truck drivers don't even understand the whole, you don't need a CDL to pull a trailer commercially to deliver it, but they need a CDL, but it's all under this 26,000 pound rule, I think. But you still have to follow all the regulations.
Yes.
I mean, DOT physical, drug test, inspection, everything. So he goes in there, and the first thing, now I'm deaf. I wear hearing aids. I was born completely deaf, but after about 40, 50 surgeries, I'm about, 80% deaf? Or
yeah.
Something. So I don't have eardrums at all. And when I got my hearing aids, they sealed up my eardrums because they were always leaking and they were ruining hearing aids. They didn't have the cool hearing aids that have tubes that they could fill up and you could just take them off and replace them. You just fill up the microphones.
Yeah.
Or not the microphones, but the speakers.
Correct.
So he's looking hard, and I'm sitting there. He goes from one ear to the other, back to the other. I let him go because I knew what he was trying to find. And I said, did you find them? And he goes, find what? I said, my eardrums. He goes, not really. And I said, and then I explained to him how they sealed them up. He goes, well, whoever did seal them up did a really good job because he couldn't tell.
He couldn't find them.
He couldn't figure it out if they were eardrums or not, but they were just a big, thick blob of skin.
Yeah.
Where the eardrum would be. So it's not transparent.
Correct.
So he does the little thing on your knees, the
test your reflexes.
The test of reflexes. He did that. He had me breathe and checked my back and my lungs and everything. He checked my nose and my mouth, and then he had me look into the little eyeglass thing, and he did the flickering lights and had me read lines like you would at a DMV.
Okay.
I must have passed because he didn't make me put my glasses on.
Well, you have good distance. You are farsighted.
Okay. I wear these for reading.
Yeah.
I'm actually reading stuff on my screen. If I take them off, it's all blurry.
Yeah. You're farsighted, so you would definitely have passed that one.
Okay. All right. So that explains it. He had me reading the small stuff and I couldn't barely read it. So after all that, I mean, that was my physical. So now we go out there and we do the pee in the cup. And he about fell over on his chair and he says, "You realize your blood sugar is well over 400?
Right.
You're looking at me funny."
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm like, I binged. My blood sugar is normally about 150, 120 to 150-ish. And I drink water. I do a lot of walking. But literally, I just had donuts about 8 hours before that.
Lots of donuts.
Lots of donuts. So I explained to him, and I even told him I'll even show my meter, the history of my meter.
And he even had us call the doctor to find out what your A1C was.
Yeah,
so
to verify. So, and my A1C was like 8.3, I think it was. Yeah. And he even said that's high. Well,
yeah, but that's high. But I mean, if you were consistently at 400, your A1C would be like 11 or 12.
Or 15 or... So anyway, long story short, the DOT physical, it was $85. You get a long form and you take a picture of it. I emailed it over to the company, Horizon Transport, and they said it was good to go. And I passed, so that's obviously a good sign.
Yes.
So
now you can hit the road.
So I really wasn't worried about it until I saw that pee in the cup, and then I'm looking at the door, and it's basically about drug testing and everything. And I knew I had a drug test coming up, and I was thinking, man, are they going to drug test me twice? One for the physical? No, they were only checking for protein and blood sugar.
Yep.
So if you are diabetic, I suggest you do a little exercising, drink a lot of water, lay off all the sugars for about a week before your DOT physical, and don't go on a donut binge.
So do as we say, not as we do.
Right. All right. So until next time, we're going to talk about, and we're wearing the same clothes because we're getting ready to head out to Indiana in a few hours. So we're popping off several videos. So we're going to be wearing the same clothes for each one. So if you look at the other one and go, man, those people never change clothes. We're doing it all within an hour.
Yeah. Yes. So definitely we'll talk to you soon then.
All right. Have a good one.